Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup. And as usual, this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And Andrew, how's things going?
Fine, thanks, Shama. At least the sun's out today.
Sure.
We've had a week of heavy rain and cold weather.
Yeah.
I was out on the field on Sunday watching some coke fixtures. I was getting wet there.
Yeah,
there were showers and then stop and showers and a stop. So it was nice, entertaining. But now at least it's warmer now.
It's warmer now, yeah. I think I experienced a bit of that on Friday with the Inter LFA out in Ocean View.
Okay.
On the way there was sun. Came there, it was storming.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, it was sun. It's like, what is going on here?
That's Ocean View, brother.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good. It was nice seeing our friends there, like Earl and the guys. So yeah.
Yeah, I was at the Pequeno on Saturday morning.
Okay.
Also got wet. But
I think Saturday it was raining, eh?
Saturday it bucketed down. It was okay. I think I was there for about 3 hours. I think the first 2 hours was fine. The last hour started raining. But apparently the fields on Friday had a lot of water. On Saturday, the fields, I didn't see much water on the fields on Saturday.
Okay.
But big ups to them. I'm sure we're going to touch on that later.
Yeah, we're going to look at the winners of that tournament at the end of the show. So let's get started.
Yes.
We got quite a few to do. There was quite a few football matches happening this weekend. As usual, we're going to start with the Cape Town Women's Regional League. So we had some matches played there. Starting on Friday, Salt River Blackpool beating Reigate Ladies 3-2.
Good result for Salt River.
Yep. UWC and Mighty City Ladies drawing 3-all.
Sure, lots of goals, eh?
Yeah, 6 goals.
Good result for Mighty City, actually, away to UWC.
Yeah, and then Strankasi Queens, they also they're one of the top 3, I think, losing 3-0 to Real Brazilians, and Real Brazilians obviously top of the log at the moment.
Flying,
yeah. Okay, CPUT 2-0 against Hotspurs. And on Sunday was the game Cape Town Swallows losing 1-0 to Green Lovers.
Okay.
Looking at the log there, as we said, Real Brazilians top of the log there with 42 points. CPUT with 40 points in second spot. And then Strankasi Queens way back third with 31 points. Looking at the fixtures this week, Andrew, we got some matches on Friday, or one match on Friday. Reigate Ladies playing against Atlantis Saints Leeds.
That should be nice.
Atlantis Saints Ladies, sorry. Mighty City Ladies up against Salt River Blackpool. On Saturday, Menenberg Ladies versus against the Menenberg Ladies versus Strankasi Queens, and Hotspurs up against UWC. On Sunday,
more games.
Real Brazilians versus Regersdal.
That'll be a nice game. Regersdal doing well.
Yeah. I think Real Brazilians will be too strong.
We'll see.
Green Lovers up against Burnley, and Cape Town Swallows up against CPUT. I forgot my tongue at home today.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. That must be the sun.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into Sasol League. We actually had some games. We haven't had results in a while from Sasol. So let's start with Stream A, Shamiel. Spurs Ladies 4, Burnley 2, Goal Hunters 2, Ikamfa 0. Good result for Goal Hunters. They were on a bit of a... So the log as it currently stands in Stream A, Shamiel.
Just 2 games.
Yeah, there's only 2 games that happened. Top of the log, UCT, after 10 games, 28 points. Second, Dangerous Heroes, after 11 games, 20 points. Third, Hout Bay, after 11 games, 20 points. So as you can see, UCT got an 8-point lead with a game in hand, Shamiel.
Yeah.
So it's their stream, in my opinion.
One-way traffic there.
So it looks like they're the ones to beat now, and also they got to beat themselves. They can beat themselves.
They've got to beat themselves.
This weekend, 4 games. Ikamfa versus Hout Bay. Spurs versus Dangerous Heroes. Very nice game, that.
Yep.
Invincible Cravenby versus Goal Hunters. And Burnley versus Heidelveld Female Football Academy. No game for UCT, I noticed this weekend against Shamiel. Okay. But I think it might be preparation for Varsity Cup, maybe. Okay. I know they're doing some prep work there. So if we go back now to Stream B now, Shamiel. Stream B, exciting stuff. We had 1 result. Magic Ladies 5, Azura Academy 0. So what has that done to the log? Magic Ladies after 11 games, 31 points. Second, Cape Town Roses after 10 games, 21 points. Third, Stellies after 11 games, 20 points. So, Magic Ladies, 10 points ahead, played a game extra. It's theirs again, Shamiel. Yeah. It looks like we're looking at Magic UCT final.
That looks like it.
But let's look at the fixtures for this week. A lot of games in Stream B now. Mamelodi's, Mmakweni Sundowns, I saw the logo. Mmakweni Sundowns versus Cape Town Roses. Porsche versus Santos. Azura versus RV. And Magic Ladies versus Badgers. So that's a weekend at Sasol League. Looks like, Shamiel, we could have our finalists ready in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, UCT and the Magic Ladies. Let's see how that transpires there. Right, going back to Northerns, we've got some results there. Matches played last week. Valhalla and Ravensmead drawing 2-all.
Yeah.
UWC and Kalksteenfontein 1-all. Trinitarians losing 1-0 to Eastern Rovers. Bishop Lavis beating Riverside Rangers 2-0, Andrew.
Wow.
Belleville losing 4-1 to Invincible Cravenby.
Okay.
Bellstar and Blue Down drawing 1-1, and Ravensmead on Sunday beating Riverside 3-2. So Riverside not having a good weekend there this weekend. Looking at some of the fixtures taking place this weekend. Bellstar up against UWC. Belleville up against Trinis. Bishop Lavers against Blue Down Spurs. Eastern Rovers up against Riverside. Kalksteenfontein against Valhalla.
That'll be a nice game.
Yeah. Ravensmead versus Invincible. And looking at the log there, top of the log, Valhalla, 16 points, 30 games. Bishop Lavers, 16 games, 30 points. I'm not here today.
No.
Bishop Lavers, 13 games, 25 points. And Ravensmead, 15 matches, 25 points. So Valhalla, sort of
Yeah, I think they're taking
other teams
control.
can catch up. Yeah, as long as they win the games, you always say games in hand. Don't
Yeah,
get it.
and Lavers second. Lavers doing well. Good season there, Bishop Lavers.
So if they win all their games, they obviously go past Valhalla there. But if they win the catch-up games, but
it will be exciting.
Will be exciting, yeah, definitely.
And if we get to Cape Town Tigerberg, not many games happened, Charm. A lot of games are postponed. There was a game on Friday, Wegersdal 0, Edgemead 2. Good result for Edgemead away at Wegersdal. That game was played at LNB Drive. And then
LNB Drive.
Wegersdal using that field now. They obviously can't use the home ground. They're not nomads. They go from different fields.
Traveling all over.
And then last night, being Wednesday night, JMI 0, Sunningdale 0. Good result for Sunningdale. Needed that point. They're near the relegation zone. So how things looking Cape Town Tigerberg? Not much change since last week, Shamiel.
Yeah.
Hanover Park top of the log after 21 games at 52 points. Second, Vasco da Gama, 19 games, 45 points. So Vasco win the 2 games in hand. They're 1 point behind Hanover Park.
Okay.
And third, a long way off, after 20 games, 39 points, is Edgemead. Now, this weekend, Shamiel, pivotal. Top and bottom, my friend. Let's start with the fixtures. Saturday, Belleville City versus Boerdenzig. Belleville need points in the relegation zone. FN Rangers versus Wynberg St. John's. That'll be a nice game. We've got some FN Rangers ABC players playing in Wynberg team, and it's going to be entertaining. The big one, Shamiel. First versus second.
Okay, I was going to ask you if that match is going to take place. Okay, so
it will, because it's AstroTurf and we've got nice weather anyway, so the other game should happen. Hanover Park versus Vasco da Gama. First versus second, Shamiel. We're not going to call it the end of Pequeno derby. It's going to be a tough one.
Why would it be the end of Pequeno?
No, I coach both.
It's LFA.
It's LFA, yeah. No, I don't get involved there. It should be very, very exciting. I think both teams will be at full strength come the weekend. Okay. I think it's going to be, if anybody's out and wants to go watch a good game on Saturday, 3:45 at Downberg Road, AstroTurf, Hanover Park, Vasco da Gama.
Is it safe to say this is the game that Hanover Park obviously need to win and sort of have their hand on their title?
Yeah, there's still, Hanover Park have about 10 games to go. But if they win on Saturday, effectively 4 points clear, could be one hand on the title. If Vasco win, it's a different scenario. Then it's in Vasco's hands.
10 games to go. Maybe it's too early to talk about it.
Too early to talk, I think.
Okay.
If we look, other games, JMI, Edgemead. Edgemead doing well.
Yeah.
Fishhook versus Greenpoint. That'll be a nice game in Fishhook. Norway Park, Sunningdale. Sunningdale.
They have to win.
Both near the relegation zone. Norway Parks also have to win. So it's going to be a nice game. Tableview, Saxon Rovers. That'll be a good game. I think it'll be a good test for Tableview. They've been on a run. Saxons will have their full strength team. On Sunday, catch-up games. Fishhook versus Boerdenzig. Wegersdal versus Garden Village. Then next week, Tuesday, we'll cover those 2 games, those 3 games. Belleville City versus FN Rangers. Edgemead versus Tableview. Tuesday night could be a nice game to go and watch.
Yeah.
And then Saxon Rovers versus Greenpoint. So that is Cape Town Tigerberg.
Cool. Going to South Peninsula, some action did take place there over the weekend. So we've got Azuri winning 6-0 against Atletico United. Crusaders losing 2-5 to Square United. Lavender Hill and Super Lucky Stars, that game didn't take place there. Oasis beating King David 6-2.
Wow.
Whoa, 6-2.
We thought that was going to be a close game, Sean.
Yeah, because, anyway, it wasn't. Looking at the log there, Oasis top of the log, 15 matches, 37 points. Azuri, second spot now, 15 matches, 34 points. Lavender Hill now in third, so they're climbing slowly there, Andrew. 15 matches, 33 points, and King David in fourth, 15 matches, 31 points. Looking at the fixtures taking place, we've got Aerial Spurs against Azuri, Atletico versus Lavender Hill, King David up against Rainbow Chiefs, Square against Cape Town Military, Super Lucky Stars up against Oasis, and Wanderers versus Crusaders.
Sure.
So probably,
tight. Very tight there, Shamiel. Still very tight there.
Yeah. Wanderers still in 6th spot at the moment. I think they'll get a win on the weekend.
But I think they're going to struggle to catch up,
Other results go,
Mitchell's played. Everyone is second favorite LFA.
Mitchell's
Oh.
playing the most talked about LFA at the moment.
Yeah, a lot
For
of
reasons
talk
we
going
want
on.
to
No, let's not,
mention.
please not, let's not mention. Right, one result from the weekend. Colville 1, Beacon City 0. Good result for Colville. Shamiel, let's look at, before we get to the log, let's look at the fixtures for this weekend.
Was there no other matches that took place?
That was the only game.
Okay.
The rest were all postponed. Rain, weather,
Yeah, water.
Saturday, Bale versus Stantiff. Stantiff
Bale
need
versus
points.
Stantiff,
Bale
yeah.
flying high. Bale third on a log. Beacon City versus Seringa Spurs. Beacon Spurs versus Bayview. Bayview second bottom, need points. Cedar Park versus FC Tafelsucht. Yes, the FC Tafelsucht is top of the log, playing in Cedar Park. Juventus versus Lentegeur. That'll be a nice game. Milano versus Liverpool Portland, Shamiel. That'll be a very good game. Two very good teams, generally. Red Rovers versus Westridge.
Okay. Yeah.
Rockefellers versus Colville. Sunday. Got double header. Bayview versus Colville. Cedar Park versus Beacon Spurs. That'll be a nice game. This game, I think, will be very nice to watch. FC Tafelsucht versus Rockefellers.
Yeah.
Very nice team. Rockefellers, nice team. Young players, very good. Log leaders, FC Tafelsucht, not going to have it easy. Lentegeur versus Bale. Liverpool Portlands versus Beacon City. Milano versus Red Rovers. And Stantiff versus Juventus. Stantiff need points. Juventus also need points.
Yeah.
And Westridge versus Seringa Spurs.
Some nice games there.
Seringa Spurs, a nice team. I've seen them play. Very nice team. That's Mitchell's playing. The log at the moment. FC Tafelsucht still top in the second round with Beacon Spurs both on 13. And Liverpool Portland's second with 12 points, but they got a game in hand.
Is there no way we can get this combined log?
I will try and ask somebody, Shamiel.
Yeah.
We'll get the combined log. But
Work your magic there, man.
Tafelsucht is top.
Talk to the people in Mitchell's playing. They love you.
Alright.
Right. Cape District. So Cape District, a lot of action taking place there, Andrew. Not last weekend though. They only played one match.
One match. Oh no.
Ocean View obviously with the turf, winning 5-0 against FC Kefte.
Big result. Kefte struggling this year.
Yeah. But just man, who wants to travel all the way to Ocean View and
Not
play
to get-
in
not
the
to lose
rain?
5-0.
With, Anyway, okay, so looking at fixtures taking place. Let me go there, getting a bit lost here. On Saturday, we got double header at Cape District this weekend.
But there was a result last night, Shamiel.
Oh yes, of course, thank you.
Cape District result last night. Ashford 1, Montague Spurs 0. You were at that game.
I was at that match. I watched the whole second half. Yeah, it was exciting stuff, end to end. I think Montague, looking at the match, Montague Spurs, definitely, I only watched the second half, missed the first half. Montague, sort of the end of the game, they had most of the chances, like opportunities, runners coming up in spaces, especially wide. Somehow, I think Ashford missed that. I don't know. Fortunately for them, Montague Spurs very unlucky not to score. Some good saves there by the goalkeeper.
Okay.
And then also not chances taken by the Montague Spurs players. Ashford got also some chances here and there. Got a penalty late in the second half. And the goalkeeper stood up, scored it right through the center. One of those bullets laced right through. So yeah.
Okay. Is that the keeper that played for Ocean View in the third division? Yeah. Okay.
What's his name now? Shamiel.
Yeah, tall boy.
Yeah. Papi. Sorry, I don't know the real name.
Papi it is.
Yeah.
Papi scored the penalty.
Okay, cool. So looking at the log there, did we do the log? You actually took me away. Right, the log. So this is an updated log just received after last night matches because Salt River also played against FC Kefte last night. Salt River were leading 3-0 and they threw the game 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good result. Come back from Kefte.
So Ashford top of the log, 13 matches played with 31 points. Salt River 12 matches played with 27 points, and Wolves now in third, 12 matches played, 26 points. Still tight.
Yeah,
still
very
close.
tight.
Yeah.
Any one of those three or four, yeah.
Looking at the fixtures taking place this weekend, Ashford up against Salt River Blackpool, so that's the top of the table.
Is that
clash.
at Heathfield?
It's at Heathfield, yeah. Actually thought it was at Salt River, but I see it's at Heathfield. Clearwood up against RC. FC Kefte up against Batswood. Grassy Park against Ocean View. Greenwood up against Wolves. That's going to be a tough one.
Yes.
Wesley up against Montague Spurs. Montague Spurs, quite a good team.
I heard they got
former
nice
ABC
team.
players there. First time I had a look at them last night.
Okay.
As I said, very unlucky not to score there. They do all the graph. And then on Sunday, FC Kefte up against Montague Spurs. GP up against Batswood. Salt River against Clearwood. Not an easy weekend for Salt River.
No.
Wesley up against Wolves and Ashford against RC. RC also a team that's sort of getting the results in now. So yeah. So this weekend might be telling for both 1 and 2 spots.
Ashford and Salt River playing each other first versus second.
Yeah, and the next
and
two
then they got
matches
the next tough games on Sunday. It'll be a nice weekend. Next week we should be able to see what's going on.
Yeah, and that's Cape District for you.
Yeah, and I've got to tell you, Shamiel, with Cape District, that top of the table clash, Cape Town Tigerberg also having a top of the table clash. It's a good weekend. It's a nice weekend. Pity I can't be at both. I think I'll be at Tigerberg for the Hanover Park Glasgow game. Yeah, you might go to the other game.
Yeah.
And then, Shamiel, we had Coke on Sunday.
Did we?
Yes.
I didn't have any Coke.
No, there was Coke Cup.
Oh,
And I was there at Heideveld. I tried to watch 3 games at the same time. I tried to watch Vasco versus Connoisseur Spurs, Saxons versus Heath, and then the big one, which was Young Pirates versus Bale. Now that is
I heard it was a big one.
that is the most talked about game, Shamiel, on social media over the last 5 weeks, because every week has been postponed and the guys talk about it. But it ended up being very one-sided.
Anticlimax.
Very anticlimactic. The Saxon Rovers game went to penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Heath equalized near the end. Saxons eventually getting through on penalties. Vasco beating Connoisseur 3-1. We're going to get to some of the results. Young Pirates beating Bale, Shamiel. 7-0.
Only 7.
Only. Could have been more. I've got to say, in the first 5 to 10 minutes, Bale were on it. They were unlucky not to get a penalty.
Okay. In the first half?
In the first 5 minutes. The first couple of hours, 2-3 minutes of the game, they had a very big penalty shot. It wasn't given. Yes, it might have changed the pattern of the game, but I still think Young Pirates had more guns. They were much better, quicker to the ball. I thought the goals they scored, there were some really brilliant goals from outside the box, top corner. And I just thought that Pirates had the ammunition. They were playing at a higher intensity, in my opinion. And they looked like, obviously, having the home support.
Yeah.
They looked very strong. So 7-0, good result. Other results in the senior section, Shamiel. Do you want to go through a few? You're talking about Montague Spurs. They beat the latest Leeds 3-2.
Yeah.
This was the result. Edgemead 2, Jamestown 1. We said that would be a tough game for Edgemead. Ended up being a tough game. FC Tafelshoek again winning 2-1 against Pequeno United. Hanover Park beating Janorca 5-0. So Hanover Park flying in the coke as well. Liverpool Portland's beating Island Rovers 1-0. Tough game. Bishop Lavis, we were talking about Northern Suburbs beating Manenberg City 1-0.
Okay.
Syringa Spurs 1, Hazendal 2. Good result for Hazendal against Syringa Spurs. 2 for Joy 2, Greenwood 0. Greenwood out of the coke. Good result for 2 for Joy. Always do well in the coke, 2 for Joy.
Yeah. Just Greenwood's under 18s also lost out on that day.
I saw that they lost to Young Bafana.
Yeah.
And if we look, JL Zwane 4, Silver Spurs 1. Silver Spurs top of the log at Reigate. Getting hammered there by JL Zwane. And then Young Idols of Manenberg beating Tottenham Hotspur of Manenberg 7-6 on penalty, Shamiel. I just want to highlight, there were 1 or 2 under 18 results. I just want to highlight, Shamiel. And I think, and ladies results, which I'll get to now. Especially the under 18s. Under 18 result of the weekend, Shamiel, which I will now get to, is, I call them the mighty because they are. Cape Town Spurs losing 4-3 on penalties to Rockefellers. Now, the reason I want to highlight that, Shamiel, is this is the coke. Anybody can beat anybody. Rockefellers, I can tell you, are a very good under 18 team. A lot of their players, they play in their premier team in Mitchell's playing the under 18. So very nice team. Yeah. Another 1 or 2 results. GP again doing well in the coke. GP 4, Hart Bay United Football Club 1. Good result there for GP. Rebels of Lingaletu beating Juventus. Rebels, you see them always at the Bale, always in the engine. Good result for them. And Lavendale losing to Deodora, Shamiel, 3-2. Now we get to the ladies. I just want to just highlight 2 results on the ladies, Shamiel. I was told these were entertaining games. So I just want to go through that, the ladies. So if we look at the results of the ladies, Shamiel, there was a big result. Cecil League team losing to a regional women's team. Regional women's development team. Right. Stantif 2, Santos 0.
Okay.
Big result for Stantif.
Yeah,
I think Stantif ladies, for those of you not involved in Mitchell's playing, sorry, it was 1-0. Stantif ladies started up, I think they're only about 2 years old, 2-3 years old, Shamiel.
Not going long,
Santos, established ladies team, had a couple of big coaches in the past, and Stantif, big result for them. I thought I've got to highlight that. The same with Regersdal, beating Porsche ladies 1-0. Porsche, we know, in the Cecil League. Good result for Regersdal. And I think those were 2 results I just wanted to highlight, but there were some big ones, Shamiel? Badgers 10, Strandfontein 0.
Yeah, let's not look at all the scores.
So let's not look at all the scores, but Heideveld Female Football Academy beating Manenberg ladies is also a nice result. So things are moving. Hanover Park, ladies, the under 18s are in, the ladies and the seniors, they beat Tramway 1-0 the Cape Town Tigerberg Derby. So those were the coke. The next coke charm will be the 25th.
Okay, so there are matches this weekend, Andrew.
Yes.
That didn't take place last weekend because of the weather and so on. So some of the senior matches taking place there. Belleville up against Amakosi, Everton versus Bridgetown. Just trying to find some Stefanian Ottery up against Beacon Spurs. That's going to be a nice game. UNI didn't play. So Westridge against UNI.
Yeah, again.
And then Electric City up against Robinvale. and Barnsley up against 11 teenagers. That's the seniors. On the under 18, Goal Hunters up against Southend, Bayview up against Game Yetu, Antalya Sport up against Joburg Strikers, and Jomos against Everton, and there's a few more other games. If you want to catch that fixtures, go to our WhatsApp channel. It is shared on our Facebook page, and then you can check all the fixtures there. And then also on the ladies there, Andrew, Kalksteenfontein up against CPUT ladies, and Steph's also again up against Invincible Cravenby.
Oh, very nice game.
That will be a good game also. Liverpool up against Cape Town Roses, and Magic Ladies up against Ben's Ladies.
Ooh, and I think UCT are playing Bishop Lavis also on Sunday, ladies.
Okay.
So that'll be nice. I think get out there. I think there's a couple of venues. Like I said, go on to, like Shamiel said, get onto our WhatsApp channel. You can see all the fixtures coming up. And then I was at the Peter Groupies on Saturday, Shamiel.
Okay.
Like I said, the weather wasn't playing its part, but I saw some good action.
Okay.
I watched some good teams. There are a couple of teams I saw that played very nice. Valhalla was one of the teams. Lavender Hill played very, very well on the game I saw. And Hamilton's Academy also played very well. There were some top teams. Wegersdal, I saw Wegersdal, I think one half of Wegersdal game, also very good. And ended up being the final against Lavender Hill, Shamiel.
Okay. Yeah, so the winners there, just to give you guys the winners of the Peter Groupies Under 15 Memorial Cup. Platinum winners was Lavender Hill. The runners up there, obviously, Wegersdal.
Yeah.
The gold winners was Woodlands. And the runners up there, Valhalla. The silver section was FN Rangers, with the runners up Lancer United, and the bronze winners there, Bellstar United. Good to see Bellstar's name back in the winning ways there. Up against, and they won against Cape Town Fusion, who were the runners up there.
Okay.
I think that is all.
Yeah, the Peter Groupie, Shamiel, and like I said, it was under 15.
Yeah.
Even though the conditions weren't conducive, the boys wanted to play football. No, there were some very good teams. And I gotta say that I watched that game between Bellstar and Valhalla, which ended up being a nice game. And Bellstar, very, very good, nice team. So will Valhalla. Like I said, Valhalla played nice football as well. So that was good. It was a good Northern's derby, actually.
Yeah, I was just going to say now, that sounds like a Northern's derby. Is there anything else you've got?
And that's it, Shamiel.
Okay, so before we go, we're just going to remind you guys of a couple of things. Firstly, the Super Cup, taking place 6th to the 10th of November. The invites will be starting to go out now. So yeah, make sure the way you qualify is to meet the criteria by either winning your league or ending up in a knockout final or a cup final. And they will send you an invite happening at William Herbert this year again. And yeah, looking for exciting. We got 24 teams this year.
Yes.
Also, we will be having ladies also. So we'll be looking at the ladies section under 18.
Yes.
And then we'll be sending out those invitations also. Yeah,
so it's going to be full. We're going to be a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. So it's going to be 5 days of bumper football at the Super Cup this year.
If you don't know, Stallies are the current holders of the cup, winning it last year.
Yeah, they beat Cape Town City in the final.
Cape Town City, yeah. And ending the reign of Ubuntu, who've won it for 2 years, 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else?
No, that's it. I think we just need to thank a few people.
Yeah, we're going to say big ups to Pequeno, our apparel sponsor, and also GSM Roofing. And I was just asked to mention, if you guys don't know, Pequeno have released the training ball. I don't know if you can see it up here. But yeah, if you want to plan to get training balls for next year, give the guys a call there at Pequeno. And try the new Pequeno ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Cheers till next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.